This is PoE from A to Z. Path of Exile is well known for having a ton of active skill gems. However, how many of them are actually viable? I will try to conquer Path of Exile one skill at a time. The ultimate goal? Beating a pinnacle boss in solo self-found, meaning no trading, no handouts. And with that, let's begin. Welcome back, Exiles. Today I will take on the pinnacle boss, the Eater of Worlds, with the Animate Weapon character that I have leveled and mapped with in the last 2 episodes. I want to show the whole boss fight with no commentary and thereafter go over a couple of things with the build, with some pros and cons. If you are interested, I've also put in a map showcase at the end of this video, so you can see some of how the build functions in red maps. With that said, let's kill the pinnacle boss.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Grow upon conquered ground at the behest of the Tangle's emissary. Do not disappoint her.
Killing the pinnacle boss was no trouble at all. In total, this character has been played for around 22 hours, and the extra hours went into getting the map drops or the higher tier map drops. In total, I've died 15 times, which I think is okay at this stage. And it was most definitely the fastest kill of the pinnacle bosses compared to the other skills that I've tried in this series. And keep in mind that this is on my 5 link, so the damage can be a lot higher. I wanted to go over some pros and cons of this specific build based on my sort of personal preference. And some of the pros for me are: it was easy to gear. Your goal is to get +1 or +2 to the animated weapons, so +2 to the animate weapon skill, and that will help a ton with the damage. In terms of defenses, as long as you get some armor bases and block chance, you'll be relatively tanky. Of course, this build can have way better defenses with more investments, but I found it easy to get relatively tanky for red maps. And of course, the single target is really good. Some of the cons for this build: first one is re-summoning the animate weapons. And I know this is a turnoff for a lot of players. This can get really tedious in the long run, so be aware of this. You can invest in some more cast speed to summon them faster, or you can use Unleash to summon more of them at the same time. And it needs more investment if you want to blast through maps at a high pace. So you will not be zooming around the map in the beginning, but you can get there. So overall, I really like this build, and I will definitely go back and play this at a later time. And as I mentioned earlier, I will leave a map showcase here so you can see how the build functions in a red tier map. And with that said, the next skill is coming up, and I will try to cram it in before Crucible ends. Until then, stay sane, Exiles.